Afternoon, folks. Welcome to another Construct stream. It is Tuesday, so that means we're doing some Construct 3 game dev. And my goodness, it is toasty in London today. So I will apologise in advance for all of the nonsense that I'm going to spout today, and more so than usual. And there will probably be quite a few BRBs, so I can go and get more water. Because staying hydrated is a good thing. So yeah, let's turn down the smooth jazz slightly and talk about what we did last week. Last week we tried to put in a line of sight system. So if you're playing a Pokemon game, then you walk in front of an NPC and they want to battle you, and then they go, "Oh my god, you walked in front of me, therefore we have to fight." Yeah, because that's how the Pokemon world works. And so we tried to put that in with mixed successes, but I went away and did a bit of work on it, and it's coming along nicely actually. Just need to implement it into the more complicated NPCs, which we'll do today. So I should say hello to Kiatric. I've seen you in the chat. Hope you're well this afternoon, my good man. Right, so far I also was testing out a little layout switch thing to mess around with, because I knew at some point I was going to have to figure out how to make sure the NPCs and everything stayed in the same place when you go off to the battle layout and then come back. Nepio's here too. Hi, welcome to the stream. Good to have both my mods in the house. Yeah. So, nope, that's the wrong one. So far, I should be able to demonstrate. Let's make it a little bigger. Come on. There we go. We're done. So we have our 4 little static guys here, and you can see the little rotatey guy down the bottom here. These both should have been programmed with the line of sight debris. So let's make sure this is working. Does our little placeholder thing of going opaque and then disappearing. I know there's like a 1 pixel offset thing, but I figured I'd actually mess around with that in the proper game when I put this in. Oh, why is... Oh, there we go. That was good. It can be a bit funny and I'm not entirely sure why, so... But for the most part, it works. And I even got it so that... let's just... Oh, okay. Sure, you can go there. Yeah, and sometimes there's some weird delays with the movement, and I'm not entirely sure how that works, but it's fine. It does the job. And we've got it so that you can't see through solids, but it doesn't mess around. I had a problem where I had it set so these guys were solids, and it then meant that none of the things would fire because they were always having their line of sight ray intersected, and Now, this guy in the bottom has got a slightly different set of code to the static guys, who are now mildly out of sync, and it's very annoying. Oh, I'm gonna have to muck around with that. That's not... Anyway, so yes. When the rotatey guy looks at you, it will fire off to a new layout, which will eventually become the battle layout when I figure out how on earth I'm gonna do that. Press the button, and in theory, everyone's back where they started. He starts spinning around again, and life is good. Life was good, except apparently my player hasn't resumed. That's mildly irritating. Okay, cool. Well, it half works, it's fine. Luke Wolf Games is raiding with a party of 2! Welcome to the stream, Luke, and welcome to Metal Quokka, who I have noticed snuck in there as well. Nothing dinged in my ear. Maybe I don't have a thing set up for that. I'll have to go and have a look at my Streamlabs because I heard no noises. But yeah, welcome. Much appreciated to have you guys here. I'm still messing about with line of sight stuff. So yeah, let me just... Did I actually put that in and save it? Because that's my... Oh yeah, because I was messing about with dates. That's what I was doing. Okay, so I had it set up so that talking was the same thing, and I realised that actually I needed a whole bunch more states to make this work in the way I needed it. So I think I got partway through actually implementing it, and that's how far I got. And I haven't finished putting everything else in. So yeah, that's still talking. So if the NPC is in the talking state, it will trigger one function, but if it's in the start fight state, then it triggers another function, and that's how it works. Theory. Yes, because that's the thing. If it's on start of layout, I haven't actually reset it so that my my player can move again. It's still set its state to talking, which makes note to self. Always finish your experiments before you try and show them off, because otherwise you look like a stupid person. So yeah, that's where I'm at. This is what we're building out today, and at some point I'll either pop all of this into the static one so that it all matches up, and then we've got to put it all into the rotate random and the set path and the random path. Hooray! But I also did a little bit of tidying up, so we've now got all the states, the individual states are now set up in their own subgroup. Then we have the actions that are associated with other states in their other group. Action is probably the wrong word, but never mind. So yeah, on start of layout is battle in progress, and then the other thing we need on there, we'll need another one. Another event in, which will pop into the player group on start of layout. We need another condition in there. Yeah. Compare instance variable state is equal to talking. And we need to make sure that our global boolean, so that we can tell when we are in the battle scene, is set to false. Where are you? Is boolean set. Battle in progress is false, so we invert that. Then we add action, player, set value, state to whatever on earth I called the state. I think standard? Is that what I called it? Let's have a look. Player. States. Normal! I was close. Yeah, how is everybody doing on this Tuesday afternoon? You're all doing alright? Alright, let's put that back into the player group. Yeah, that's the other thing is when we start the layout, and if the layout is, in this it's called layout 1, then we want to set the player to invisible, because I hadn't figured out a way to make the player disappear or be destroyed but then respawn in the same place, and I figured this was the easiest way of doing it. So, there you go. Whether or not that's going to affect my battle system I have to figure out yet. So, it probably will, but there you go. I'll probably need to disable some groups and bits and pieces, but it'll be fine. Normal standard said, yeah, I knew what I meant. I'm tired, too hot to sleep and go home late. I know that feeling very well. I sleep in a loft space, and my god, it is very hot in there. Trying not to sleep before lunch. Oh, I could have stayed in bed for a week this morning. Bank holiday? What bank holiday? Right, so let's see. On start of layout, that's, yeah. action. Probably disable the player groups, really. Certainly states and interactions. Where are we? What is this? Set group active. Player states deactivated. Add action. Player interactions. Deactivated. Done. The bank holiday was mostly traveling. Yes, so was mine. Yeah, almost aloft. This is the problem. Heat rises, and I've realised I've left my smooth, jazzy, cool stuff playing, so have some upbeat stuff to keep me awake. Woohoo! Anyway. Yeah. So, apparently this is the last day of, like, the 30+ degree heat, so we might be alright after today. Apparently, we want to activate those two. Actually, let's just copy all those down. Oh, no. Press control. Activate. Oh, no, you can't. Okay, I could invert that, but... So if current layout doesn't equal layout number 1, then we want all of the player stuff to be active, which is good. I was going to make a quip about using some Macs, but my brain's not functioning enough to make it funny, Metal. You have been spared my terrible puns for the day. Finished with the AI of the main enemy characters now into level design. Nice! Glad to know your game's coming along well, Luke. Right. Let's just see if I can switch back to the right layout and everything still works. Bing! Walk up. Wait. Change layout. Go back. And we can move again. Lovely. That works nicely. And did I disable? I feel like there's a disabled thing. Where did I put that? State actions? Yeah. There, yeah. No. Yes! State is start fight. Do I unset cam battle? I feel like I do this somewhere, but I can't think where. Battle. Raycasting stuff. Yeah, there it is. So, state start fight is cam battle, then we call the function set cam battle to false so we don't get into an endless loop of switching between layouts. Cool, it does work. Level 44 out of 101. Wait, 45 because I just finished 44. Fair enough. That is a lot of levels. Right. Well, I'm happy that this works. And so far, it does what I need it to do. So I think I can start moving it to my static NPC and my random rotate NPC. Then we have to figure out how this is all going to mess around with the intercept systems we've got for set path. Gonna be fun! Okay. So, we need the challenge state, the wait state, and the start fight state. Yes, fun in inverted commas. Exactly right. Ultra Narwhal, welcome to the stream, by the way. Hope you're doing alright today. Right, well, we have challenge, we have walk. Okay, so I only need start fight. You're melting. I'm melting too. I think it's a general state for a lot of people at the moment. And there is the classic Metal Quokka pun right there. Right, drop that into here. Place some objects. Why are we all melting? Because it's really warm. Well, it's warm for us anyway. I feel like being in Australia, you'd find this, you know, fairly comfortable. But then again, I've never been to Australia, so I only go with what people tell me about your climate. No fan and you're running PCs. Yeah, I'm in a tiny box and running PCs. Surrounded by audio foam, so I feel your pain, Ultra Narwhal. It's still cold. Yeah, we're well into our summer. In theory, we're supposed to be coming out the other side of summer, but we've had a late August heat wave. And yeah, we've got, certainly in London, plus 30 degrees. It is toasty. And we changed the animation to idle. I assume they're just called idle, I can't remember. Yes. Yes, we're in the UK. A whole different hemisphere. Right, so that's the start fight one. We have walk, we have challenge. I need the wait one. Oh, where's wait? There's wait. Copy. Group. Okay. Replace some objects. Slowly becoming warmer. Yeah, we're kind of, funnily enough, opposites. So as you get warmer, we're gonna start moaning about it being cold. What am I even doing? Right, replace array. Replace the static base. Let's replace the sprite. Yeah, this is gonna happen a lot today. I will be in the middle of something and probably forget what I'm doing, so please bear with me. It is one of those days. He complains from Aussies. I will bear that in mind and we'll just retort back going, well, we'd rather have your sunshine. But then I think I've come to the conclusion that the UK only really functions properly if it's 20 degrees and overcast. Anything other than that, we are going to complain. Drink some water. I have a full bottle of water with a caffeinated Barocca in. That's my current state. And it's not a small bottle of water either, I will add. Oh no. Yeah, we struggle in the low 30s. Sorry. But yeah, we will complain about anything. It's what we Brits do, really. Static NPC line of sight. I don't know if that really needs a separate group. Actually, it does tidy it up a little bit, doesn't it? Yeah, I've been in like really high, almost 40s before, but it was a dry heat and I could deal with that. As soon as you start adding humidity into it, my god. Nope. No. Can't deal with humidity. So talking, and we want... Have I added... Did I add that as a family variable? I did, because I'm a sensible person. Lovely. With the heat, you can only take so much off. Yes, otherwise you might get arrested. And that's probably not really what you want. Right, so we need to swap this to talking, and so it needs to be start fight instead of talking. Can't work on your video game if you're in prison. And yes, I know. Hashtag priorities. Oh my goodness. Can't spell. There we go. So, want that. Set state to start fight. Status challenge. That should match this. Collapse that. I don't need that open. Yeah. Overlapping. Then we need all of this. We should have that in here. Is Can Battle has got the ray casting, and then we have the ray intersected. I need to change that because it's got more stuff in it. Yes. Okay. Oh yeah, the player's set to talking, so that's fine. That makes sense. I was about to say that's completely wrong. That interrupted state sets full line of sight walk. That sets the state to challenge, which is fine. Okay. I think I know what I'm doing. So we should the way it should work is, where's my function? Okay. Yeah, when you walk in front of, when the ray is intersected, full line of sight walk. That. Oh yes, it does. Yes, that's fine. So yeah, when you intersect the ray as the player, we only do it with the player. We're doing that by UID, so that's how we've got that working. When you intersect, then you call the line of sight walk function, which sets the NPC state to wait. So stares at you for a minute while the little exclamation mark comes up and goes, "Hey, you!" Then we destroy that, and then we set the state to challenge. Challenge should then, wherever my states are, here. Challenge then moves the NPC to the player, and as soon as they overlap, then we set the state to start a fight, which is where we can then set the animations, and we call the function to... Where did I put that? Should call the function to start the fight. There it is! I really need to put these in some kind of actual sensible order. That at the top. That one at the top. We have talking and can't battle. Then I think that needs to go there. So when the ray's intersected... Yeah, that first, because that sends out the ray. Then we have the thing for the ray intersected. Then we have the challenge stuff, and then we have the function to call the fight. Right, that makes sense. It's all in order now, it's fine. So it's for a whole minute. It's not a minute, it's only a second. It just, you know, feels like forever. I could set it for a minute if you really want to be sat staring at it with an NPC looking at you for a whole minute. I can't feel like that's going to add anything to my game, though. Just a hunch. Right, anyway, let's continue moving and copying bits of code around. Right, is that still the same? Ray intersected. The animation speed to 0, that's the other thing we need to do. It's not necessarily important for the static one, but I want to keep it all, you know, the same. Good news about your AI system, Luke. I can imagine tracking out a while whenever I'm into playing that. Ooh! Excuse me. Hope that's just one hiccup. Yeah, AI is a fun thing to program, as we well know, just by doing this. So, God knows what's going to happen when I have to do the battle system. Oh, my life. Piatrick and I have already had a brief discussion about that, and I know full well it's going to probably be the death of me. But we will do it! We will persevere! Ow. It was a year doing AI. Yeah, it's... Oh, God. I know people that are making... Or I know of people that are making fan games, and I know that they have to go in and tweak the AI so often to make the battle systems work in these Pokemon fan games, and it's just like... What have I let myself in for? Why am I doing this? What about learning? Learning is the thing. That's all in. Let's make a little subgroup in here so I can hide the bits I don't need. Rotate NPC line of sight. So I need all of this. Go into there. Those can go above that. Okay? Oi. There. Thank you. Does it haunt your dreams? I feel like it might do. Like, you get that stuck into your AI, it might haunt you. It might haunt your... I don't know if it's dreams, maybe nightmares. Okay. collapse this. I don't need that open. Right, what have we got in here? Line of sight, we have the challenge. So let's put the ray. Let's put that at the top because that's what sends out the ray. That bit goes next because that's the intersection. That's all fine. And then after that we set... Yeah. That's what we call line of sight walk. In line of sight walk we set wait and then challenge. Thank you very much for the host, Metal Quacker. Much appreciated. Yeah. Set the state challenge. So the challenge is the next thing that needs to go in. Is overlapping. Set the state to start fight. That's fine. Let's copy those two. And paste them here. Go under there. Replace some things. Excellent. So, I only dream of robot sheep. Do androids dream of electric sheep? Isn't that the thing that I want to say Blade Runner's based on? I could be lying. I mean, there are worse things to dream about than robot sheep. As long as they're cute robot sheep. And Wooloo is a very cute sheep. Well, that's weird. Why have you moved? Not that it matters, but... I find it quite funny if the NPC looks like he's in a mood with you after you beat him. Facing up. Why do you turn right? I'm so confused. Bizarre. Sprite. Go with you. Right, you're 0. I have no direction. Huh. None of you lot work. Cool. Alrighty. Well, that bodes well. You can battle? Oh, have I not set anyone to can battle? Good thing. Oh. Hi. He can't battle anymore. And all of my NPCs have moved 90 degrees. That's very strange. And also none of them can battle. What have I done? I feel like I've... Ah! No, that's his battling. On start of layout is battle in progress. No, that's different. Yeah, set state to self-interrupted state. Set direction to self.interrupted direction. Now I need... So if it looks like... Let me just debug that a second. It looks like none of them have where they've been recreated. Did I put the persist behavior on here? I don't know if I did. Right. Instance variables. I don't want the base, I need the sprite. No! Right, you're 0. In... Okay, let me look. So, state is idle, direction is right. I walked in front of the wrong one. Why does 1 go over there? Oh, that's really odd. All of my NPCs shuffle around. Oh, this is weird. This is very strange. Right. So... Need that anymore. That's fine. Talking is combat, that's fine. fight. Need to head back. No worries, Metal Clocker. Don't work too hard this afternoon. And hey, Techbox North, welcome to the stream. I mean, it's going okay. To a point. We have just come across a really strange thing where all of my NPCs seem to move around, which is a little weird. They have persist, so they should come back to where they were. It's not a huge issue for the static ones. It's bizarre, but it's not a huge issue. If that comes through when we're doing the set path ones, that's where things can get tricky. Okay. Just have I actually put... Yeah, idle right, idle up, idle down, idle left, so... Yeah, so those two should face each other, and those two should face each other. What I need... On the watch tab, nothing currently. Nope, not set path, I need static. Okay, so 0 is this one on the left hand side. We're gonna put him on the... That's the base, I don't want the base, I want the sprite. I'm gonna put his instance variables on the watch tab. Yeah, he's currently got no interrupted state, no interrupted direction, that's okay. Hand battle is set to 1. I think I've realised I've actually set this up so that after any of them go through to cam battle, then they all come back with... No, I think that's wrong, but... Okay, so that's destroyed. Go back. It's not come back. Oh, it's in the right place now! What? Why is this only happening certain times? Right, that works. Destroyed. You've stopped moving, which is a little weird. Okay. Interrupted state and interrupted direction aren't set. Spin speed is, though. Oh. Okay. Where's my on start of layout stuff? What I think I need to do... Need a new group. So many groups. NPC. All of this goes in here. Oh, no, don't do that. Be a subgroup of rotate. There we go. There. Up there. Thank you. Now. Ah, that's what I need. Add. Okay. Nope, need a sub-event. So if... Oh wait, that's right. If it is battle in progress, which it should only be true... Battle in progress should only be true if... That's a point. Is that a thing? That's the wrong thing. I need to debug this. Where is my system? Nope. Right, battle in progress is false. Let's make sure that stays. So... Okay, battle in progress is still listed as false here. Go back. Oh, because we're not setting it. Okay. Right. On start of layout, where did I put... I'm sure I put that. Oh, I only did it for the player. Cool. Pop that up there. Get rid of those. On start of layout, if the layout is thingy. Set boolean. Battle in progress is true. AI is cunning and yeah. AI is bleh. But a very necessary thing to do. I can't add anything else to that. Oh, copy. Yeah, lovely. So in theory, at least now, the battle in progress thing should change. False. True. Lovely. Go back. False. Excellent. Nobody's moved, but none of you can battle anymore. Cool. Somewhere, I obviously have a thing that says... Oh, actually gonna pop there. That's all fine. A button. There. Set battle in progress. Button on clicked. No, that's not. We don't need that there. The battle in progress should be fired when we're on the actual layout. Brad, they knew I get all these crazy bugs with it because I have to consider so much when adding. Yes, that's the point I'm in. And my game's not even, you know, that big. In my face. I feel like I did this properly. Okay. What I need, so that's is can battle. Start of layout, if the state is start fight. Is can battle. It should be only for the ones with the start fight stat state. Now, does he stop rotating when we use go see him? And he's carrying on, okay. No one can battle. We've got their booleans changed when we come back, or is just nothing coming, nothing staying? Droid, that's fine. Now that works fine. Can battle is switched off. He's spinning again, so that's fine. We need to refresh it. I realised I didn't pick the right one. Huh. Okay, this is a bit annoying. Often better if you can visualise the whole system, how it plugs together from the start, but that doesn't really gel with iterative development. It also presumes you have the answers to all your problems at the start. Yeah, no. That would be nice, but definitely not the case here. Ah. So yeah, on start of layout, if the state is start fight, that's kind of redundant because nothing ever happens. There won't be. Well, maybe NPC. Where's my NPC fight function? Is that where I've got the problem? No, it's literally just pick instance. Wait 2 seconds, signal end interaction, go to layout 1. And when you click the button, you go to gate, go back to the layout. Really have that with my game. Just start some ideas and start using contracts to program them up. Pretty confident in your design despite some unexpected setbacks. Yeah, there's always going to be, never going to be plain sailing, but if you've got confidence in your design, that is a good first step. Okay. This can battle, that's fine. Ray intersected. Set interrupted state, set interrupted direction. Then we set the state to start a fight, and if the state is start a fight and we can battle, we call the NPC fight. Set can battle to false. I've got that, yeah. Set can battle to false. Start of layout. If the state is start fight. In theory, it should be. Right. My static guys. You. He is definitely can battle. Idle and right. Wait, so those have been set, which is nice. Can battle is set to 0. Question is... Right, that's all worked. But everyone else has lost. All the rest of them have lost their states. Yeah, you've still got all of your instance variables fine, but no one else appears to have any instance variables anymore. And I'm not entirely sure why. That's a bit weird. I'd have thought the persist behaviour would keep that in. Oh baby, welcome to the stream. How you doing today? Hope you're doing alright. They do all have the persist behaviour and I'm not going insane. Yes. Yeah, make instances of this object remember their state when returning to the layout rather than resetting to the initial objects. And even so, I'm setting their instance variables in the editor, so surely those should at least be remembered. Or am I getting the persist behaviour, like, completely backwards? And it's obvious, it's weird that it only seems to affect... Let me try it with the, rotate guy, because he seems to keep his... Right, there he is, he's down here. Look. Boop. Start fight up, that's all fine. Go back. He's still spinning. Great, and can battle is turned off. That's fine. But, yeah. No one else has any instance variables. Right. I don't know, is there something I can do with this? Add to it on start of layout. That's the wrong thing. Static. Nope. Huh. You're still working on a secret game. Ooh. Like secrets. I hope your secret game is going well. I am just going to... Actually, I could do with a little bit of fresh air. So, I will be right back. I'm going to get some more water. And I'm going to have a quick look at something. And I shall be back in a few minutes once I've cooled down slightly. And we're back. GG Benzie sneaking in while I was off on a water break there. Welcome to the stream. Ugh. So, I looked at the manual. And I can't figure out a reason why my instance variables are resetting when the objects have the persist behavior. So I'm kind of confused now. I thought the point of the persist behavior actually says, you know, instance variables will be remembered. So, not quite sure what I can do about this. To figure out if I'm actually setting them or resetting them anywhere. I don't think I am. It is hot. Like, proper hot, VG Benzie. I feel like I'm going to have at least one more break before the end of the stream because this streamer box is hot. Yes, I'm currently trying to figure out the mystery of the disappearing instance variables. You chose today to rearrange your storage at home. That may not have been the best idea. But, you know, stay hydrated, and I'm sure you'll be fine. Right. So if it is Can Battle, then we're just casting the rays. That's fine. Ray is intersected. We set the hit ID to the UID of the object that intersected the ray. That ray ID equals the player UID. Then we do all this stuff. Set the interrupter state in the direction. That's fine. You guys do have instance variables before I'm destroying them, right? And I'm not going insane. Yeah. Idle down. Can Battle is 1. Just this guy. 1 up there, okay. Go back. 1. Can Battle is still listed as true as well, which is a bit weird. So it should actually trigger again, but it won't because the state's not correct. Toolbox fixed so perfectly, it's in a new... Well, it sounds like you've had a productive day, regardless of the heat, VG Benzie. And battle to false on start of layout. Why are... I'm going to try something. Just have a laugh. Right. Oh, right, yeah. Blue. Blue sprite. And we want this behavior. Full variables just because. Value of 5. Script and it can be a string. Hello, this is a test. And variable 3 can be a boolean, so we have the whole set. Initially set to true. Lovely. And we want a couple of buttons. Easiest way. Not text to next layout. Lovely. That's what I'm doing. Duplicate the layout. Layout 2. Don't need that. Let me go back. Then we need button. Clicked. Have. Let's give this one. Got a way to go back. Forward. Whatever. Know what I'm doing. Then we need that. On clicked. Having the condition. Is the boolean forward. Add action. Go to layout. Layout 2. Done. Copy that. Invert that. Go to layout, layout 1. Right. Might wash your neighbour's car. Can I bring mine round? You can wash mine. It is in dire need of it. Okay. Let's see if this works. Buttons work. Next layout. Go back. Oh wait, hang on. Go forward, go back, go forward, go back. Lovely. Now, let's just see if these things persist. Are you in Gamer Water? I mean, Gamer Water is like no different to normal water. I just stuck a Barocca in mine. Okay, so that should get destroyed. Go back. And the instance variables are there. So, why are mine disappearing? Arg. Well, that just proves there is something in my code that's getting rid of my instance variables and I don't know why. Okay. What instance variables in particular? So, basically, it looks like we debug. It looks like whichever NPC you challenge, they retain all of their instance variables. So if we look at the rotate guy, because there's only one of him, that makes things a little easier. So look at that, he's got his state's confirmed, his direction is changing as he's spinning, can battle is true so that we can actually challenge him, interrupted state and interrupted direction are now set. The instance is destroyed, as is everything else on the previous layout. Go back. Now we can look at him again. He's still got all of his stuff. Can battle is set to false because that's what we tell it to do, so that we're not in a continuous loop of switching layouts. But we look at the static ones. Everything's vanished. So none of the instance variables are there anymore, except can battle and the state timer, which is a bit weird. So yeah, I'm a bit confused. Rain at 6 PM, no car wash. Oh, sad times. You can at least give it a hose down. Yes, that is my current predicament, Kiatric. I'm trying to rummage through my events to figure out if I'm resetting instance variables anywhere, or... Yeah, but it might not be heavy enough rain. Like, mine is covered in bugs and stuff from going up and down the motorway, so a bit of rain isn't really going to help that. According to the manual, the persist behavior should keep instance variables, and I just did a little test with another one, with a little mini project that had 3 instance variables set. And I had the same system I have here, where you press the button to go to a layout, go back to the layout, and all the instance variables were there. So, it does work that way. I've just obviously got it set up wrong in this somewhere. They should do, yeah, it's a family behaviour. Yep. The sprites and the bases all have, I believe, set as a family behaviour. Yes, they do. Yeah, I've checked all the things. This is why I'm a bit like, why? And it's obvious when you do it with a static one because the rotate guy stops spinning when you come back. Go to there. Go back, and he's like stuck now. So, yeah, this is weird. Click back to the family. Which one? Sprites? No worries, Luke. Sleep well. Enjoy your game dev tomorrow. it's a picking thing. Yeah, because the point of this section here is when you call the function, you set can battle to false so you don't get stuck in the loop. Then the state is obviously still start fight, but when you reload the layout with the NPC back, and you want to set it back to how it was doing, hence the set direction and state is interrupted and interrupted. After problems with picking things up when they happen. Yeah. Do you set the IVs for the family somewhere? The instance variables for each object are set in the layout. They all start with instance variables. This is what's confusing. The direction for that one is set as he spins, so that's based on animation frame. But these guys are all set in the editor. They're all set there. I can look. Am I calling these static NPC? Right. Oh god, I can't spell. Okay. Have a look. Ooh, so many things. Set position. Find all references to NPC. Yeah. Come on. Can I expand this window, please? Thank you. Went to action 3. What is that? What's that doing, and why is it disabled? Okay, because it's not true. Okay. Family members. 5 instances of the layouts. 18. There. Set talking thing. We're not using talking, we're using a different set of states. So go and check out the family behavior and find all references for a variable that's modified. Family instance variables. Yeah. Animation set state. Oh, no, that's not what I want. I want the... Oh, okay, I didn't realize you could find all references from here. That's quite cool. Let's go with interrupted state. Right, 172. Yeah, that's the... We haven't done anything with these ones yet, so... So event 2, that's here, which is if the battle is in progress, self state and direction to self.interrupted state and self.in. Oh! That could be a thing. Wait, I have a theory. I have a theory. I have a theory. Haha, yep. That's what it was. Figured it out. Thank you, Kiatric. So, yes, in my infinite wisdom, I had it set so that the thinking was if it switched to the battle layout, then you would, the sprites would set their state and direction. That should be the other way around. That should be the hang on. Interrupted state should be set to self.state. That interrupted direction should be set to single on start of layout events. Yeah, I did think about that. But I have on start of layout stuff that corresponds to everything, and I'm like, oh, but I want it to all be in like their own groups. Let me just debug that a minute. Not that I would really make a difference, but because they'll be destroyed, so I don't know if that's actually going to do anything, to be honest. That's Canva, that's okay. Again, the real test is going to come when we have the set path ones, because they're going to be a nightmare. All the rest of them, it doesn't really matter, but the set path is going to be a pain in the proverbial. Final references is like, yeah, I didn't realise you could do that in the actual instance variable dialogue. That is a very useful thing to know. Well, there we go. That's sorted that. Okay. So, moving on. I think that means the static guy is done. We've put the functionality into the static one. That's cool. Next up will be rotate random, who I've added nothing to. So what we need is the challenge, wait, and start fight dates. Paste. Group. Place some objects. Go. Then we need all of this stuff. Let's pop a new subgroup in here. Is random rotate line of sight. Where did all that go? What? Do whatever the— oh god. Did a thing. Oh no. Oh. That's upsetting. Save, please. Thanks. Oh. Boo. Okay, let's restart. Ugh. Drop that back in. Come on. My project, please. You. Right. That's back where it should be. Lovely. I have no idea what I did to cause that, but never mind. Fine, we are back up and running. We are okay. So we want to copy all of that. I don't know! I don't know what I did! I moved a group, the group disappeared, and then I pressed undo and it crashed. So, sorry. If I knew what I'd done, I would go back and try and recreate it for you, but I have genuinely no idea. Right, anyway. I'll have a play around later and see if I can redo it. What am I doing? I'm replacing some objects. Rotate NPC base needs to be the rotate random. Rotate NPC sprite needs to be rotate random. Lovely! That's fine. That is true, you can clip it. I don't know if I did. I moved the... I thought... I tried to move that above this group, but the whole lot seemed to vanish, and I don't know... Oh, why have I got that twice? Oh, that's weird. That shouldn't be in there twice. Let's pull that out, if we can. There we go. Get rid of that. There you go. Okay. Pull that back out. Right! Lovely. Okay. Everything has to be back where it was. Yeah, I'll have the clip anything involving Project State after an hour of uptime is going to be fun. Yeah, sorry. I say, I'll mess about later and see if I can reproduce it in a smaller project, or even in this project, but yeah, if I can do it in a smaller project for you, then I will. But I don't think I should be sitting here live on stream trying to make Construct crash. I don't think that's good for any of us. So, let's try dropping in a new NPC and seeing if we can make this work. Plop. What is your state? I can't remember. Rotate. Cool. Yeah, there you are. Rotate. And can battle needs to be a thing. Be there. Bigger. Okay. No. Lady. No. Face this way! Well, that doesn't work. Cool. What have I forgotten? And battle. Oh, why not? I'm not setting her directions, am I? No, I am not. That is a, she's like, nah, I don't want to fight you. Don't wanna, mate. Can't be bothered. No, I realised I'm not actually setting the directions. I had to put this into the rotate one because originally he had no direction variable. It wasn't being used. So that's what I need. Copy. Supplement. Paste. Look at that. Replace. That one. So now if we debug, we should at least see her direction changing. Yep, lovely. Hopefully that might now work. I realise that's one thing I needed. Yay! Oh, I need to set her animations properly. I mean, that's great. She's now stuck. What happens with you? Add those to the watch tab. Fun. Yay! Oh, it's annoying it doesn't come back into the watch tab. Okay. Oh, right, her state is still set to start fight, that's why. Okay. So somewhere I need to take this challenge to start fight. Oh, well that's a thing. That's not actually an animation for her. This is what happens when you just copy and paste and don't pay attention to what you're doing. Idle. Idle. That's all okay. B. That's what I've missed. Is there? Start of layout, state of start fight, set interrupted direction in state. Do we have those set on change? Rotate left. So. Oh. Why is she staying a start fight? Do do do. Do 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 do. Casting the unconscious Pokemon of my enemies, I lock eyes with another bug catcher. Nah, I'm good. Oh, I like that. There are only so many bug catchers you can deal with. Let's be real. Da 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 da. Do do do. Do 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 do. It always makes me want to stop and play Mario Kart. That we need to change. Oh no, that's the player, not the. That's fine. Let's take to start fight. Let's take to start fight. And battle to false. On start of layout. Yeah. I feel like that's going to need to be a whole, like, let's move that and make it into a whole family thing. Up here. On start of layout, add a sub event. If not system, sprites. If the state is equal to start fight, then add action, set direction to self dot interrupted direction, and add state. Set state even. Interrupted state. Cool. Oh look, 3 Metapods. Have you considered diversifying a little? Or maybe using a Pokemon that can actually attack? I kind of want to get, like, have you done any of the Master Trainers in Let's Go, Nepio? Because there is a Metapod Master Trainer and I find this hilarious. So for state and start fight, then we want to set those in there. So now we can go into these individual ones, stable them. It's under action. Hello, Janice Reed! Fresh from insomnia, how are you doing, my good friend? Hope you are well on this somewhat warm Tuesday afternoon. See if that works. Does she start spinning again once we do the thing? Look this way, woman. Lucky, lucky. Thank you. That's her animation sorted, so that's good. And no! Great. And like 5 badges in, we're playing Oxygen Not Included. Oh, yeah. I've looked at that, it looks really good. I have done 1 Master Trainer in Let's Go. Unsurprising to anyone who knows me and knows how much I like Pokemon. It was the Nidoran one. Or Nidoran male. So I am the Nidoran master. Right. Why are you not changing state, you irritating woman? Let me look at you. Rotate random. Oh, I have to look at the families ones, don't I? State. Find all references, please. Whee! Where's I need my lady? There we go. 8 163 action 5. That's there, that's fine. Doesn't count. 171. Are we? There we go. That's fine. That, collapse that. Set state to start fight, that's 172. There. Yeah. 176. That's okay, set can battle to false. 177, that's there. So you should be changing, and I'm gonna sneeze. Oh, I really hope I don't sneeze. Oh! Oh, excuse me. Oh. Right. Are we back up here? So much stuff. I wonder if this is causing more problems. I feel like it might be. Disable that again. Oh, is this gonna... Wrong layout. No, open the right layout. Thank you for the blessings. I tried to stifle the sneeze, but it didn't go well. Yep, still causing problems. Good to know. Cool. I think we're just gonna get rid of this because it's being stupid. And causing me more problems than it's worth, so that whole event could just go away. It's not doing anything useful. Ah. Well, that's good. We now have 3 NPCs functioning as they should do. Just the really awkward ones to come now. Yay. Isn't this going to be fun? So, before I get stuck into these complicated ones, I am going to have another quick break. Because I am toasty. And, yeah, I will be back in a couple of minutes. Refreshed and ready to tackle the dreaded set path NPC. And we'll see how that goes. What bugs can we find with that one? Woohoo! Right, get yourself some drinks, guys. Back in a sec. Alrighty, I'm back. Refreshed and ready to take on the nightmare that are my two moving sets of NPCs. And I'm going to be realistic, I probably won't get to the random path one today because there are so many things that can go wrong with the set path one. But I have faith, I can do this. My system works, mostly. Just need to copy it into this one. I've got rid of the particularly irritating set of events that was causing me problems, so hopefully we'll be okay. Collapse all those, put them actually into the group. Oh, that'll help you actually pull the whole lot in. Replace the objects. Set path stuff. Set path, lovely. That needs to be idle. I need to double check, but I believe that needs to be idle. Where are you? Path, there we go. Idle, yes, lovely. Okay. That's those. Then need to drop in the actual actions. Are in here. All of this stuff. Copy. Ups that a minute and paste that in here. All of that. That is all collapsed. Good. Go in there. Again, replace the bits and pieces with the correct NPC. That's all the ray casting. Nothing needs to change there. Nothing needs to change there. Excellent. Okay. The first thing we need to do, move all my little static ones around a bit. They take up less room. Have our rotating ones down here. Now I need to drop in some movers and get a path going. Oh, hello, that's very large. 16 by 16. 1, 2, 3, 4. That needs a direction of right. One's down. That one's left. And that one is up. Okay. Now we'll drag in a U, pop you there. Your initial direction is down. Your initial state is walk. And the timer... I don't remember where I put the timer in. The timer is pause walk for self-state timer. Right, let's put the timer as a second. Tile speed... I think 64 by 64 is probably good. Make sure he works. Yep, he is good. Lovely. Let's just go around the outside. Can we intersect him? Yes. He carries on. Perfect. Okay. So... I need to check him as can battle. Let's just see how that affects things. Smooth as you like, this stuff isn't that hard. I mean, let's see. Let's see how it goes. Did you just implement something that worked right away? I implemented something that I'd already built that I knew worked. This is the start of the test for the new stuff. So he's walking around his little square, which is great. See us? Walks up to us. Okay, so far so good. Go back, and we can get out of the way. Guys! Guys, it worked! Guys, it worked! I'm so happy! I thought this was going to be an absolute pain in the backside, but it worked first time! Ah! Oh, that's brilliant. I was so worried about this. It's going to be awful. I am winning, John. This is great. Yeah, I never assume things I've built work first time. Like, that's just setting yourself up for disappointment, let's be real. Well, that's exciting. I thought that was going to be a right nightmare. But I suppose because we've got the two separate instance variables, we've got two sets of interrupted state and interrupted direction variables for the NPC set path. It's easier to differentiate between the two, so there's almost like two completely separate systems that don't quite interact with each other, but they do. That's a really poor explanation, but it makes sense in my head. All set for E3. I mean, look at these graphics. Oh, gonna go down so well. Right. Okay, well that's exciting. That path is done. Now it's just random. Oh, which I haven't actually built in this. Oh. That's stupid. Right. Open another project that's actually got all the stuff in it that I need. Because yeah, fun fact, I actually finally finished building the example file to go with the tutorial for the actual movement system. Companies have shown off less functional things at E3. True. True. Right, all of this. Let me see, what have I got in here so far? Literally just the idling. I want a bit in there. I can copy those. Paste. Good thing is all the objects are the same, so this won't take long. So, idle I've done, walk, checking, walking, copy. That should all go in there, I believe. I'll move things around in a minute. That doesn't have the subgroups. It can all go in here for the time being, just so I've got it. Collapse all that. Right, those go into this subgroup. And then those go into that subgroup. Excellent. And then we need new group, which is random path line of sight. Go underneath there. And then take the stuff out of the set path because it's similar. So we need the challenge, wait, and start fight. Copy that, paste it into that group. There, replace some objects. A random path, lovely. That's all fine. Then I need close that group. This one open, I need these bits. Copy. And paste into that group, please. Why do I never paste into the group? Into the group. Come on. Go on. Keep. Replacing objects. Set path base becomes the random path base. And set path sprite becomes... Right, lovely. Okay, well, drop her in, shall we? I will put the wall in, actually, because this makes things a little easier. I can keep the random ones in the right place. Reminds me, I will put the tag in that I need to make sure that the player can actually walk through these walls. Okay, so wall, do I have the solid tag? No, I don't. NPC. Events, on start of layout. Do I have one for the player? I feel like I should. Ew, lovely. Oh, stop it. I should go in there. Sub in there. How do I do this? Player. Collisions of system collision filtering. Where did I find this? Action. There it is, solid collision filter. Exclusive, and the tag is NPC. There we go. Okay, so in theory, we should be able to move through this square. BRB, no worries, John. I will still be here crying at NPCs. Right, anyway. Yes, we can pass through these now, which is good. So let's drop a random NPC in there. Don't think I need to give her an initial thing, if I recall correctly. On created, start timer. Yeah, we choose, so that's okay. We have got the state timer, so we can self.state timer. Set it to 1.5. Make sure she moves around. No cry, please. I'll try not to. Game dev is stressful, though. Right, she's moving fine. This is okay. Let's go, try this out and avoid the... I should really just turn off the cam battle thing. That would make my life much easier. Hi, lady. Look at me. Look at me, please. Oi, woman. Well, that's not going well. Oh wait, I didn't click cam battle, did I? Does help if you enable the boolean. Right, let's... Oh, go on. Right, let's... No, you can't battle, and you can't battle. The other ones I can avoid, it's fine. Anti-cry hugs available on the quest. That is a good service to offer. Alright, come on, woman. Look at me. Look at me. Hello. Stop staring at the wall. You're not making my job any easier. I know you're supposed to be random, but this is just silly. She's doing this to spite me now, I can tell. Aha! Oh. Okay. Go back. Right. Okay, so it does work. Just needs a bit of tweaking. Put some kind of debug label next to the ones that can battle. I mean, I can just toggle the boolean. I don't need them all to be battleable. It was just to test the individual movement types. Right. Set state to wait. I need to pause the timers. That's what I need to do. Where do I pause it? Right. State is talking. Okay, so it needs to go into here. Add action. This... Ooh, that's going to be interesting. Okay. Oh well, it'll be fine. Right. Set timer to paused. Random NPC move. And then on start of layout, we're starting the timer. Can I add a condition about a timer in there? Is time right? Period of time where the given tag is currently running. Okay. So if the timer is not running, wait, maybe we want is timer paused? Because I don't know. I assume the timer will be included in the persist stuff. I don't know. Just see how that. Okay. Look at me. Thank you. Timer is paused. That's good. Go back. She should no longer be on cam battle, so... yeah, her timer doesn't start again. Okay. Disable that a second and see how she reacts. We end up with 2 timers running. I should look in debug, shouldn't I? That would be a good idea. Where are you, random path? There you are. There's the timer. So let's just see if we end up with 2 timers. No. Turn around, please, because if I talk to you, it doesn't work, because I've not programmed that in yet. Right. Timer is stopped. This is fine. Timer started again. That is fine. Cool. So I don't actually need that. Good. Well, that's okay. That now works. This is exciting. So... let's give all of them a cam battle again, just so we can, like, properly follow this system and make sure it works. Go back. Lovely. Go talk to this guy. That's fine. I can come across here. You can't see us, so that's okay. That bit's working. Excellent. That's all the static ones done. Nice. So, and none of them can battle again, which is great. But we can still talk to them. Good. He can see us because we're in his path. Then we go onto the other layout. We can go back. He carries on walking. This is great. We can still intersect him. And we can talk to him. And he carries on. This is good. He'll turn around and look at us. Go to the next layout. We go back. He's still rotating. Oh, hi. You. Oh, that's not good. That's an issue. Right, where do I set my... that's not set as a solid. Line of sight obstacle. Add action. NPC base. Add obstacle, which is going to be the wall. There we go. Lovely. That should solve that problem. Ignore all this though. Cool. That's fine. He's still rotating. He's looking at us. Walks up. Go back. Rotating again. This is lovely. A little bit glitchy, but it's okay. He carries on. She's done with us. This is great! And she can't see us on the other side of the wall anymore. Lovely. This is cool. Oh, I'm happy now. This works. The only other thing I need to do is, basically, I need a way of making sure that you can actually talk to an NPC. So it doesn't, this stuff doesn't just get triggered if the ray's intersected. Yeah, actually, that's a point. I haven't actually tried that. Can I talk to these guys and it will still trigger? Away. Yes, it does! Oh, I don't even need to do anything! Good times. I mean, both functions are being called, so that does need tweaking. Okay. So... yeah, so the function shouldn't be called because the state is talking. Oh, no, wait. We need to put that into here. Should be under interactions, I believe. Yes, movement directions right is overlapping. Add another condition, which is that sprite family. Nope, it needs to be Boolean. I don't. Is not can battle. Come on. You. Yeah, because the placeholder placeholder events for when you just talk to an NPC, to show that the function's called, I just set it so that it changes the opacity of the sprite. That's how I know that the other function was being called. But in theory, now that I've stuck that in there, that shouldn't happen. I think. Oh. From when they're all really close together, they can still see you in their line of sight. Oh wait, he is still can battle. Okay, that doesn't quite do what I want it to do. So I need to add some more bits in here, which will be similar to this, but if it is can battle, then we need to set off the yes, probably the challenge state? No, probably the start fight. You go straight to the start fight state. Because what I will eventually do is add more functionality into the start fight state that will call some dialogue and other bits and pieces. Then when the dialogue's finished, we call the fighting function and it sets off the next set of stuff. I think. Makes sense in my head anyway. So let's copy all of that, paste it. If they are can battle, then we still want to do that stuff, but we don't want to do that. We want to change the state to start fight. Hopefully that will solve the issue. Let's try it. Let's go with you because you're here. Bing! Triggered. And he should still be full opacity. Yes! And we can still talk to him. Yeah, it works. This is so good. Isn't it nice when things work? Oh, yay. This makes me happy. The only thing I need to figure out is why, like... Yeah, if you don't... It's like, if I'm... My character is facing upwards, but I can't turn him to the right. Actually, this is much easier to demonstrate if I've actually got a sprite to do this with. Let me save this, because this is very important. It actually works. Line of sight. Save. Yes. I feel like paranoia is a natural state for program. It's like, must be wrong somewhere. Something's always wrong somewhere. But no, this is actually a genuine thing. It's just hard to demonstrate without an actual sprite because it's a square. So I'll pull out the actual project. Right, let's load up this one. Okay. So if I go find this guy, because he's static. So obviously I can talk to him from this direction. That's wrong, but okay. So right, I am pressing the right key, but obviously something to do with the solids. I can't actually turn to the right, which means I can't talk to the NPC from this side. I have to go away and come back. So that's something I've got to figure out. But yeah, it's obviously something to do with the solid behaviours. I figure if I maybe... Oh, where's my dude? There he is. Is that the... Right, let's take that. That's quite small. But the bases... or a static. Yeah. that hitbox is still the entire size, so we bring that into, I don't know. Oh yeah, it's big, isn't it? 50, 50, 250, 250. Wrong. Nope, wrong way around. 50. 200. That's better. 200, 200. Does that make it work? That's how you load up the right thing. No, I still can't turn left. Which is annoying. Yeah, the idea would be is that I can't change direction if I'm directly adjacent to a solid, which is kind of irritating. But that is a problem for another day, because that's the other thing I've got to sort out is her animation. The random ones are still a little squiffy. I don't know if it's just if it's like opposite direction, so up and down or left and right. I kind of like it. Like that, however, is not a good thing. I also need to sort out Z ordering because these are all tall now. Yeah, I've got to... Not entirely sure how I'm going to do that. It's going to have to be something like... You can only change when you're in a grid square or something or other. Right, I can close that down now. Divimals can close. I've not actually changed anything in it. I've changed a little bit in it, but it's not made any difference, so I don't care. I can close... a movement example. Now, let's go back into this a minute. Let me have a look at my random mover. Static. Random path. There you are. So, yeah, we set the state to choose. Okay. We could disable file movement there. That might make on timer random move. That's the problem. Is when it's the timer runs out, which obviously may not necessarily coincide with a specific grid point. That's going to need to be base, isn't it? Because that's at the top. No, that's not gonna... Oh, this one's going to need a lot of thought. More than the 5 minutes of thought I can give it right now. It is 25 past. What happened? Let's just... that there. There also needs to be a direction of there. Because this final movement behavior should re-enable too far up. I'm going to try putting disabled under idle as well, just to see what it's like. It might firm things up a little bit. It might not, it might do absolutely nothing. Not helping. Watch her for a minute and see if that's make any difference. The up and down is not an issue. It's when it goes up and down, up to down, or left to right isn't too bad. It's when it goes around corners that it looks weird. Oh, that was bizarre. Okay. Well, I think we can safely say that's not fixed it. It might have made it slightly worse, but it's okay. Yeah, I need to figure out a way to make sure that she's in a specific grid, like in a full grid slot before she changes direction, but I need to have a rummage through some actions bits for the timing. We'll see if there's any other ways I can do it. Anyway, it is 27 minutes past 3, and we've had quite a successful stream, so I think that is a good point to stop. I have actually got a nice little system working that imitates Pokemon's "hey, you over there, you walked in front of me, I'm gonna battle you" thing, and I'm really proud of myself. I much appreciate the recommendations to use raycasting from Nepio. That proved to be a lifesaver, as I was trying to figure out rotations and angles, and that would have required a lot of math, and that scared me. But we now have a system where we can, you know, add in different obstacles. We're using line of sight, we've got raycasting, we can switch layouts as we need to, and we can still turn off and turn on the fact whether we talk to them or not. So, yeah, successful stream. We will be back on Thursday, playing what will probably be the last stream for Healer's Quest. So if you have any suggestions of what we should be playing next, please do put them in the suggestions box. That's either below the player if you're watching on a browser, or under the info tab if you're watching on mobile. There are a few suggestions there already. If you want to see one of those, please go ahead and upvote the suggestions. And I will probably put a poll up next week before next week's Thursday stream. Figure out what we're going to do next, which will be fun. Ooh! Ooh, okay, that's going to be fun. LOG Rapunzel? Is that supposed to be Rapunzel with a W? I don't know. I'm really sorry. Thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Nice little addition to the end of the stream there, apart from the fact that I have probably thoroughly butchered your name. So yeah. That's all the dev for today. Thank you everyone for coming along. Thank you Nepio and Kiatric for helping me through that. Thank you Oh Baby. Luke's gone to bed, but thank you Luke. John S. Reed, if you can still hear me, thank you for dropping in. Much appreciated. Please do come by on Thursday for the final adventures of Nefanti, the underrated healer. I'm sure we shall have much fun talking about more RPG tropes. Don't forget, you can always use the command for points to see how you're doing. And if you want to spend some of those points, do let me know, either on the forums or on the blog or whatever. Let's get some NPCs claimed, shall we? Put something on a little more upbeat to go home on. Thanks guys, and I will see you Thursday. Bye bye!